Hi everyone. I would like to discuss with you briefly this idea of a hero and the hero's journey. As I've been reading through your assignments, your discussion forums, your paragraphs, etc., I've noticed that there seems to be a lack of clarity on exactly what it is that this means. So I wanted to address that right now before you get too far into thinking about your narrative papers. So what is a hero? Well, we have two definitions of it. We sort of have this common use, this common parlance of hero, and we could think of this first example. There's a definition of a person who is admired or idealized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. And that's sort of how we usually think of this concept. We usually think of a hero as somebody that we admire. I actually just last night went and saw the new Superman versus Batman movie, and we have these two superheroes, and they're people that we're supposed to admire, especially Superman. Superman is a great example of sort of this idealized person, but that's not really the hero in the classical model. The classical model, which is what we're really discussing in this class, is the hero just means that main character or the protagonist. And the word protagonist, you see it contains the word agony, which means a struggle. So a hero is not necessarily a good person or somebody that we admire, though certainly he or she can be that. Rather, a hero is someone who endures a struggle in a very specific way for the purposes that we're discussing them here. And we're using this hero's journey model. You've already seen this in some of the handouts and materials in class, but notice that we have this cycle. We have this whole cycle of what the hero does. The hero has to go through some struggle and come out on the other side with an elixir or a revelation or something that he or she comes out of this struggle with. And sometimes that is a literal thing, it's a something, and sometimes that is a lesson or kind of a more symbolic thing. But we have this whole cycle. And as you think about this cycle, and specifically this assignment, how do we use this model to think about a hero? If a hero is a person who endures a struggle and follows this specific model, which is the one that we're talking about right now, you need to ask yourself some questions. And not all stories are going to hit all of these points, but most stories will hit most of the points. So what is the home world? Where do we start? What's the beginning place that's this ordinary world? And we'll usually have a call of some sort. The hero will resist the call, but then something else will happen and he'll accept the call. Who's the mentor? There's usually a mentor of some sort. There's always going to be challenges, tests, trials, tribulations. What is the moment of transformation or revelation? So there will be this moment, this kind of high point in the story, sometimes called a climax, where the hero has to go through whatever it is he's going through and then comes out with the elixir or the treasure. And again, this might be something tangible, like a specific object or item. We see this in a lot of adventure stories. The hero returns with an object, or it might be a lesson that he or she learns along the way. So ultimately, these are some of the thoughts on this, and there's a difference between a hero in this classical model that we're talking about and a hero in our common parlance. So for this class, we're talking about the hero in the classical model, not simply just somebody that you admire, but somebody who's gone through this kind of a struggle in this specific cyclical way. If you have questions about anything, I really hope that you will let me know. Here's my email address and my phone number. Please speak with me. I'm happy to talk to you. And if you're experiencing any kind of technical difficulties, please make sure that you do give those over to Sakai support. I will try to help you, but a lot of the time I'm just going to hand you right on over to them. So skip the middleman and get right to the people who can help. Again, I look forward to hearing from you guys. Thank you.